Imagine a tennis tournament where winning just 5 matches in 8 days could earn you a staggering £4 million. Sounds like a dream, right? But here's where it gets controversial. This record-breaking prize is being offered at the WTA Finals in Saudi Arabia, a move that has sparked intense debate in the tennis world. Let's dive into why this decision is making waves and what it means for the sport. To truly understand the gravity of this situation, we need to rewind to one of the most tumultuous episodes in golf's history. 3 years ago, the golf world was shaken by the emergence of the LIV Tour, a breakaway circuit backed by Saudi Arabia's Public Investment Fund, PIF. Stars like Bryson DeChambeau and Brooks Koepka abandoned the prestigious PGA Tour, lured by jaw-dropping sums, in some cases exceeding £100 million. This seismic shift sent shockwaves through sports, leaving many to wonder, could tennis be next? Tennis administrators watched this unfold with a mix of concern and strategic foresight. Unlike the PGA Tour's initial resistance to Saudi involvement, tennis leaders quietly decided to take a different approach. Their willingness to engage with Saudi interests has since resulted in an estimated $1 billion, £762 million, investment into the sport. And this is the part most people miss. This money isn't just about prize pools. It's being strategically distributed across events, sponsorships, and initiatives like the WTA's paid maternity leave program. For players like Aryna Sabalenka and Iga Swiatek, this means an unprecedented opportunity. In Riyadh, they are competing in a unique round-robin format, where 5 wins in 8 days could secure them the biggest payout in tennis history. This isn't just a financial windfall, it's a significant step toward closing the remuneration gap between the WTA and ATP tours. While Grand Slam tournaments have long offered equal prize money, Wimbledon awarded £3 million to both men's and women's singles champions this year. Regular tour events have lagged behind. Now, for the first time, the WTA Finals prize surpasses that of the ATP Finals in Turin, Italy, where the top prize is £3.9 million. But embracing Saudi money isn't without its ethical dilemmas. Here's the controversial part. Saudi Arabia's human rights record has long been a point of contention. Just 3 years ago, players like Cameron Norrie faced backlash for participating in an exhibition event in Diriyah, labeled by Amnesty International as an attempt at sportswashing. Earlier this year, tennis legends Martina Navratilova and Chris Evert penned a scathing opinion piece, arguing that hosting the WTA Finals in Saudi Arabia contradicts the values of women's tennis. Yet, many players are questioning the double standard. Why should tennis reject Saudi investment when other sports, like football, Newcastle United's takeover, and boxing, have openly embraced it? Even political leaders, like UK Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer, have travelled to Saudi Arabia to foster economic partnerships. Is it fair to single out tennis? The Saudi influence on tennis extends beyond prize money. The PIF sponsors the men's and women's world rankings, funds an ATP tactical analytics platform, and supports the WTA's maternity leave program. Last week, the ATP announced a new Masters 1000 tournament in Saudi Arabia starting in 2028, further cementing the partnership. This event, part of a Middle East swing, alongside Doha and Dubai, highlights Saudi Arabia's ambition to become a tennis hub. Despite having virtually no tennis history, and only one Saudi player, Amr Al-Hogbani, ranked number 1,203, among the world's top 4,000. Building a tennis culture in Saudi Arabia won't happen overnight. Last year's WTA Finals in Riyadh saw sparse crowds on some days, though tournament director and former Wimbledon champion Garbiñe Muguruza remains optimistic. This year, people are more aware of the tournament and tennis in the kingdom, she said. We're expecting more fans, and I think it's going to be great. As the tennis world watches Riyadh this week, the question remains, Is Saudi Arabia's investment a game changer for tennis, or a compromise of its values? What do you think? Is this a step forward for the sport, or a slippery slope? Let's hear your thoughts in the comments.